In other news on Capitol Hill, gun safety reform is also moving forward in some promising developments. Four senators in the United States Senate, 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats, Senator Tom Coburn from Oklahoma, Senator Mark Kirk from Illinois on the Republican side, and again, Tom Coburn, one of the most conservative senators in the Senate, along with Senator Chuck Schumer from New York and Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia, one of the most conservative Democrats on the Democratic side, are coalescing around a plan to create universal background checks that would close the gun show loophole and other loopholes that allow private sales of guns in many states to occur without background checks, which is the reason why 40% of the guns that are sold in this country are done without any background check at all. Again, at all. If you're a criminal, if you have a criminal record, if you have a record of mental illness, if you have a record of terrorism, it doesn't matter. Under current law, you don't get a background check. And it's promising to see that some Republicans are finally getting behind this issue. Apparently, the compromise they're forging also includes provisions to address better coordination between the states and the federal government on mental health records. That some might say is good policy all around. Others would say that that is a concession to the conservative base that believes that this is a problem exclusively of mental health. John McCain on the stump again in a town hall meeting in Arizona encountered a very tragic victim of gun violence, and here's what he had to say.
24-year-old son, Alex, was murdered in a movie theater in Aurora, Colorado. These assault weapons allow a shooter to fire many rounds without having to reload. These weapons do not belong on our streets.
I can tell you right now, you need some straight talk. That assault weapons ban will not pass the Congress of the United States. Now, I owe it to you. I owe it to give you my opinion because the majority of members of Congress don't support it.
Now, McCain effectively saying that while he does support some universal background checks or some form of reform like that, that he doesn't support a ban on assault-style military weapons like the kind that were used in the Aurora, Colorado theater, where that woman, Senator McCain's constituent, saw her son killed by a gunman. Again, also the same gun used at Clackamas Mall in Portland, Oregon, and the gun used at the Newtown massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School just a few months ago. Now, Pete Johnny Depp Callahan, I gotta ask you, was that an appropriate response from McCain? Some might say it's just realistic, right?
Yeah.
An assault weapons ban can't get through Congress. What do you think?
I got to agree with him, first off. But then beyond that, I think, it's old school McCain in some ways. Like, it's McCain just, like, telling the truth and not being a slimy old white dude.
That's an interesting take, people. I mean, don't you think that he could have been a little bit more sensitive initially to the woman and say, I stand with you in your tragedy.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to stop this.
Yes, I would expect that from a normal human being, but this is John McCain we're talking about, so I feel like you gotta just expect that from him. It's par for the course.
Lower standards for John McCain.
He's old, he's crotchety.
Well, it's fascinating stuff. I agree, though, to some extent. I think that his idea of we got to give you straight talk, though I would have preferred, and again, hearkening back to some of the old John McCain style of honest, truth-telling politics, though I would have preferred to him giving a little straight talk to some of those other members of the town hall who were cheering so loudly.
Yeah.
No need to do that. Completely disrespectful.
Not at all.
Coming up next, we're going to talk with our own resident NRA, gun, insane right-wing expert, Cliff Schechter, co-owner of We Act Radio. He's going to tell us what he thinks. He's also a John McCain expert, author of The Real McCain. Coming up next on Take Action News this Saturday afternoon, February 23rd.